The Battle of Hastings, Norman Conquest and its Consequences. Presentation Overview. Events leading to the Battle of Hastings. The Battle of Hastings was a pivotal moment in English history, and to understand its significance, we must first examine the events that led up to it, including Norman conquest and the rise of William the Conqueror. Details of the battle itself. The Battle of Hastings was a complex engagement, and to understand its impact, we must study the tactics that were employed by both sides during the conflict. Lasting impact on society and culture. The Battle of Hastings had a profound impact on English society and culture, and its effects can still be felt today. We will explore these effects and discuss how they have shaped English history. The background of the battle. The Norman Conquest. The Norman Conquest was a pivotal event in English history that set the stage for the Battle of Hastings. It began when William, Duke of Normandy, invaded England in 1066 and defeated the English forces led by King Harold Godwinson. William the Conqueror. William the Conqueror was a Norman duke who became King of England after his victory at the Battle of Hastings. He was determined to cement his claim to the English throne and introduce significant changes to the English legal system and social structure. The Norman Conquest. The Battle of Stamford Bridge. The Battle of Stamford Bridge marked the end of Anglo-Saxon rule in England and the beginning of Norman conquest. It was fought between King Harold Godwinson and Norwegian King Harald Hardrada. The Battle of Hastings. The Battle of Hastings was fought between the Norman French army led by William, Duke of Normandy, and the English army led by King Harold Godwinson. The Norman victory marked the beginning of Norman rule in England. William the Conqueror. Background. William the Conqueror was born in Normandy, France in 1028 and was a descendant of Viking raiders. He was a skilled warrior and a master strategist. Rise to power. William the Conqueror became the Duke of Normandy at the age of 8 and later consolidated his power by defeating various rivals and securing his position as a powerful ruler. Invasion of England. William the Conqueror invaded England in 1066, defeating the English army at the Battle of Hastings and establishing himself as the King of England. The events of the battle. Initial clash. The Battle of Hastings began with the initial clash between the armies of William the Conqueror and King William Godwinson. This marked the beginning of a long and bloody conflict that would last an entire day. Tactics used. Both sides used different tactics during the battle. William the Conqueror's army used archers and cavalry to attack from the flanks, while King Harold's army relied on the shield wall to repel attacks. Final moments. The Battle of Hastings ended when King Harold was killed, leading to the defeat of the army and the eventual Norman conquest of England. The battle had a profound impact on English history and marked the beginning of a new era. The tactics used. Archers. Both the Norman French and English armies used archers during the Battle of Hastings. Archers were used to rain arrows down on enemy soldiers from a distance, causing chaos and confusion among the enemy ranks. Infantry. Infantry played a crucial role in the Battle of Hastings. They were used to engage enemy soldiers in close quarter combat and to hold key positions on the battlefield. Cavalry. Cavalry units were an important part of both the Norman French and English armies. They were used to charge into enemy lines, break up formations, and create openings for infantry units to exploit. The impact of the battle. Coronation of William the Conqueror. Following the Battle of Hastings, William the Conqueror was crowned King of England, marking the beginning of the Norman dynasty. Norman dynasty. The establishment of the Norman dynasty after the Battle of Hastings had far-reaching consequences for English society and culture. including the introduction of Norman French language and culture. Impact on English language. The Battle of Hastings had a lasting impact on the English language with the introduction of many Norman French words that are still in use today. The Bayeux Tapestry. Artistic depiction. The Bayeux Tapestry is a unique historical artifact that is a detailed artistic depiction of the events leading to the Battle of Hastings. Historical significance. The Bayeux Tapestry is a significant historical document that provides a unique visual representation of the events leading up to the Battle of Hastings, including the Norman conquest of England in 1066. The feudal system. Origins of feudal system. The feudal system originated in medieval Europe as a way to organize society and protect against invasions and raids. It involved a hierarchical relationship between lords, vassals, and serfs. Implementation in England. The feudal system was introduced to England by William the Conqueror after the Battle of Hastings in 1066. He granted fiefs to his Norman barons, who in turn granted land to their vassals and tenants. Lasting effects. The feudal system had a lasting impact on English society, shaping the way land and property were owned and managed, and influencing the development of the legal and political systems. Conclusion. The Battle of Hastings marked the end of the Anglo-Saxon era in England and the beginning of a new era of Norman rule. Its impact can still be felt today in the language we speak and the institutions of government that we take for granted. Thank you.